Ellen Corby truly hated him more than anyone. But behind that dislike lies a story that spans decades of triumph, heartbreak, and resilience. Ellen Hanson Corby was born on June 3, 1911, in Rhine, Wisconsin, and raised in Philadelphia, where her love for acting first took shape. Even as a child, Ellen showed rare intelligence and sensitivity, qualities that would later define her screen presence. After high school, she began working behind the camera in Hollywood during the 1930s as a script girl and continuity clerk, learning the inner workings of film production, camera movements, and storytelling. But the more she learned, the more she wanted to be part of the story itself, stepping into the light rather than staying in the shadows. By the mid-1930s, Ellen started appearing in small, often uncredited film roles, her petite frame and sharp, expressive eyes making her unforgettable even in brief appearances. She became known as one of Hollywood's most dependable supporting actresses, appearing in classics like It's a Wonderful Life, Little Women, Shane, and Sabrina. Her real breakthrough came in 1948 with I Remember Mama, which earned her an Oscar nomination and a Golden Globe, proving her incredible ability to convey deep emotion with just a glance or gesture. Through all this, Ellen never sought fame, only truth in performance. During the 1950s and 60s, Ellen became a familiar face on television in shows like The Twilight Zone, Bonanza, Perry Mason, and The Andy Griffith Show. Her versatility was unmatched, able to shift from strict matriarchs to soft-hearted neighbors effortlessly. Yet her greatest role came in 1972 when she joined the Waltons as Grandma Esther Walton, a role that made her a household name. Her character embodied love, strength, and wisdom, becoming the emotional core of the Walton family. Her on-screen chemistry with Will Geer, who played Grandpa Walton, created one of television's most beloved couples. The world fell in love with her gentle humor and heartwarming performances, and Ellen took home 3 Emmy Awards for her work. But in 1976, her life took a devastating turn when she suffered a severe stroke that left her partially paralyzed and unable to speak. Many assumed her career was over, but Ellen refused to give up. With remarkable determination, she returned to the Waltons after months of rehabilitation, incorporating her real-life recovery into her character's storyline, an act of courage that brought viewers to tears. Off-screen, Ellen lived a quiet and humble life in California, deeply spiritual and surrounded by friends from the film industry who admired her kindness and warmth. She married cinematographer Francis Corby in 1934, but their relationship ended in 1944. Despite the heartbreak, Ellen saw that chapter as an important lesson in self-discovery and independence. Then, in 1954, she met Stella Lucetta, who became her lifelong companion and emotional anchor. The two built a private, loving home away from Hollywood's glare, filled with mutual care and laughter. Stella supported Ellen through her health struggles, becoming her caretaker and closest friend until the very end. But even in a life filled with kindness and professionalism, Ellen Corby wasn't without conflict. Those who worked with her on the Waltons said that one relationship in particular stood out for its tension: her relationship with Richard Thomas, who played John Boy Walton. Ellen reportedly never warmed up to him. "I never had patience for arrogance," she once said, and Richard had that young man's air about him. When the Waltons began in 1972, Richard was in his early 20s, full of ambition and charm, while Ellen came from an older generation of Hollywood discipline, where punctuality, focus, and respect for hierarchy mattered deeply. To her, Richard's confidence sometimes crossed into ego. She found him talented but too self-assured, someone who talked more about art than doing the work itself. Richard, on the other hand, saw Ellen as overly strict and traditional. Their disagreements weren't explosive, but they ran deep. And behind the scenes, crew members often noticed the tension whenever they shared a scene. Ellen admitted later that something about him just rubbed her the wrong way, though she couldn't quite explain why. Despite the friction, Ellen remained professional. She never refused to work with him, but the discomfort lingered, visible to those who paid attention. When Ellen had her stroke in 1976, Richard reached out to her with letters and kind words, showing genuine care. Still, Ellen's feelings never fully softened. She once said with a wry smile, "He meant well, but there are some people you just can't connect with, no matter how kind they try to be." Even years later, she admitted she respected him as an actor, but didn't like him as a man. An unusually blunt confession from a woman known for her grace. In contrast, Ellen adored her other Waltons co-stars, especially Will Geer, whom she considered a dear friend, and the younger cast members she treated like her own grandchildren. Her bond with them reflected the warmth she gave to the world. But with Richard Thomas, it was always complicated, a reminder that even the kindest souls can have quiet battles of their own. In April 1999, Ellen Corby passed away at the age of 87 in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, artistry, and truth. Her performances, especially as Grandma Walton, remain timeless, embodying the beauty of love, strength, and imperfection. Thank you for watching. And if you love discovering the hidden stories behind Hollywood's greatest legends, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss our latest videos.